2076, what makes someone a criminal?
I think it's a really bold statement, but if you don't believe me, play our Witcher games. I really promise that we'll deliver a truly outstanding futuristic RPG, setting totally new standard in the genre, both in terms of the gameplay, but also on the tech side.
Getting caught.
We've greatly enhanced the It looks like the scavengers earlier are still angry. The city streets are bustling with crowds of people from all facets of life.
Wake up, samurai.
You're breathtaking! Check this out. I said this out.
The over-excessive merchandising, and sometimes they get a bit ridiculous. Unpolished gameplay. Work in progress does not represent the final look of the game.
Precise body. Built-in light.
He's hiding something. No coincidence we already. Wake up, samurai.
CD Projekt Red wouldn't allow us to use our own recorded gameplay for this review.
In Cyberpunk's case, somewhere along the console generation's worth of time they had to develop the game, they thought, yeah, we probably need another half year or so. Extra time to dish out even more merch.
We are working hard to make Night City a fully realized, seamless open world with no loading screens. Currently, we've greatly enhanced our crowd and community system to create the most believable city in any open world game to date. The city's streets are bustling with crowds of people from all facets of life.
So I'm going to show you a montage of those bugs, and keep in mind that I'll maybe only show one example of a bug. That bug likely persisted throughout my whole experience. It isn't just something that happened once or twice. It happened enough where it disrupted the experience. So check it out.
Johnny, see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
Play from the Xbox One, and it's a total disaster. It runs with around 20 FPS with like an awful graphics. It's just terrible, and it's not even the biggest problem. I mean, during the gunfights even 20 FPS drops down to 16-17 FPS. Textures are loading right in front of your face. For example, here I was trying to make a left turn but hit the invisible wall, and you know what, I tried again and hit it again, and only in 11 seconds from the moment that I first hit this wall it appeared. This time I've managed to play only for 30 minutes. It feels like trash. It's just unplayable on the Xbox One.
It's a dystopian city where violence and oppression are the norm. We are working hard to make Night City fully realized.
Fucking run, Jackie!
Come on, B! Shoot!
Can't! Keep her steady!
Got you, asshole! B! Aim for the driver! You got him!
And yes, I have crashed several times on the PS5 back dashboard. I think I've crashed 5 times now in those 10 hours, and I've been manually saving quite a bit now because of how many crashes there have been to dashboard, but the game itself is very, very fun.
About is the absolute irony of Cyberpunk 2077. Here is a game about capitalism in overdrive. Basically, if you can make money, you should make money, you should get the most money you can. It doesn't matter if it's from stealing, it's from drugs, from sex, whatever. It's just pay me I'll do something and I'll spend my money to do whatever to make sure I have an advantage so that I can make more money and that everyone else is filed as long as I'm not filed. What is ironic about that is that here is a game handled by a game studio that basically did everything they possibly could in the corporate world to sell their game. They spent millions of dollars marketing it. They got it into select people's hands so that it would be positioned perfectly to sell as many copies as possible. They only released it and let people use B-roll instead of the actual footage of the game in order to sell it more. They basically did what they marketed their game to be in order to sell as much as they could. And that is the irony of this game. You have a studio that's willing to do whatever it has to sell copies of a game that made a game about someone who will do whatever they have to make money.